Apologies about the date on the last one. That was week ending August 24th. And this, to catch us up to date, is week ending August 31st. And for this week, it's after holidays. Everyone had that 4-day or 3-day. And I know we're all pretty much like, it's a short week. So, yeah. I decided to highlight some independent researchers and just, bring their work to the front. We have some SQLite analysis that was done. We have a good reminder about the Internet of Things that are in our house and to be mindful of how easily they can become infected with malware. And yeah, let's go. So the SQLite analysis was going over how adversaries often try to hide in plain sight by abusing, local app databases. And the research that this analyst did really highlighted that and walked you through his analysis on the SQLite activity that he had found. And it was a really good write-up if you're not familiar with SQLite or you need like a refresher on just behavioral analysis. I thought this was a really good write-up. So go ahead and check it out. And yeah, it's really good. So the category was malware analysis, detection, tradecraft. The verticals impacted is pretty broad. So yeah, IOCs, none directly provided, so we're not going to get too much into that. Type of intel, tactical, operational, TTPs, malware, repeatedly querying sensitive app data, malware inserts or modifies data sets, database entries, malware accessing SQLite database during off hours without user interaction, and the malware performing bulk data operations. So yeah, those were some of the TTPs. I'm going to try to do this all in one go. We'll see what happens. Let's go for it, guys. So smart home malware. I liked this one. It was a really good reminder to, do your own at-home cybersecurity cleanup every once in a while. Not once in a while, right? You should have antiviruses on. If you can set up network, infrastructure at your home, like go for it. But like at bare minimum, AV should be on all the things. And you can, go into your home router and just make sure that there's no unidentified connections, right? You don't want to be part of a botnet. And so I really thought that this article was a really good reminder of how easy that could be, especially with things like the Maria botnet. Like, oh my gosh, that is like everywhere. And you don't want to be a part of that infrastructure, right? You don't want to get raided. Anyways, so that's why I picked it. Also, if you're working at home remotely and your home network gets infected, it could impact your employment. So, you want to be smart. The category Internet of Things, smart home malware, verticals impacted, obviously consumer IoT. Type of intelligence, tactical and strategic. TTPs exploit public-facing application, valid accounts, network service scanning, resource hijacking. All right, last one. Are you guys still here? Are you still with it? Are you still listening to me? Probably not, but that's okay. So the last one is soup dealer. I just kind of liked No Soup for You. I just kind of liked the name when I saw the article, and then I read it, and so I was like, okay, this is a really good walkthrough. So I want to present this article. There were a lot of really good independent analysis that I saw this week. It was hard to choose. Anyways, Soup Dealer is a sophisticated Java-based multi-stage malware loader that has surfaced in targeted phishing campaigns against Turkish Windows users. It employs heavily obfuscated and environmental checks and validating system locale, languages, and geographic location before activating, before executing to evade detection by sandboxes or analysis. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Just the lengths it went through just to make sure like it's actually hitting its Turkish destination. It was pretty cool. Anyways, so the loader decrypts each stage in memory, which is important to know, using AES and RC4, establishing persistence via scheduled task and registry run keys, and deploys Tor for anonymous C2 communications over onion domains, and ultimately delivers Adwin backdoor with extensive remote control capabilities. Adwin is not something I feel like we hear that much anymore. It used to be very, very popular, but I feel like nowadays I'm not hearing Adwin come up. So interesting choice of malware for them. Might be worth a little bit more digging into to see why they chose it. I mean, maybe it's me. Leave me a comment if Adwin is popular again, because I thought that went out back in like 2018. Anyways, so classification and categories. Malware loader initial access, broader applicability across any organization targeted by commodity loaders, right? So anybody could get hit. But this one is targeting Turkish Windows users, so at least this variant is just for people in Turkey. TTPs noted. Phishing, user execution, loader uses obfuscation and evasion techniques. There's persistence, and fetches secondary payload, the Adwin. So yeah, interesting all around, and would be really interested to see anyone do a follow-up and give maybe some attribution information on this one. Type of intelligence is tactical and operational. And that's it. That'll wrap us up and catch us up to date. Thanks for staying here. I'm still a little a little bit sick, so I apologize for my voice. It is what it is. But yeah, have a great day. Thank you for being here. Leave me a comment if you want me to slow down, if you just want me to read it, so it's more like, just a reading overview for when you can't read what I put out. Or tell me if you want me to kind of go off the rocker and, give commentary, more commentary than I have been. Just, yeah, let me know. Anyways, thanks for listening. See you guys next week.